Shattered. If you should find that dreams are real, without them you do not feel, then you're shattered. If you should cry not knowing why the yearn to die, then you are shattered. If you should have no hope at all, not one friend that you can call, then you're shattered. If you should hear only your mind and the voices are not kind, then you're shattered. If you should see what no one else can, then you're shattered. If you love without the feel, it will not be real, and then you are shattered. Positively negative. We drank for happiness and became unhappy. We drank for joy and became miserable. We drank for sophistication and became obnoxious. We drank for friendship and became enemies. We drank for sleep and awakened without rest. We drank for strength and felt weak. We drank for relaxation and got the shakes. We drank medicinally and acquired health problems. We drank for bravery and became afraid. We drank for confidence and became doubtful. We drank to make conversation easier and slurred our speech. We drank to forget and were forever haunted. We drank for freedom and became slaves. We drank to ease problems and then saw them multiply. We drank to cope with life and invited death. When did I grow up? We prayed in school, followed the golden rule. We laughed loud until we cried, talked about life and never lied. We were taught to get along, stay in tune on a song. We danced all the time. Every porch had a chime. We had to sit up straight and don't be late. We fantasized about the home computer, having access to only a tutor. We punched keys and paid cash. Insurance an option in case of a crash. We wore Levi's that had button flies. We didn't talk about abuse in the home, making those people feel all alone. We drank at 18 years old, some so much that now they're cold. We had two kinds of music, rock and roll or disco. We loved platforms and blue jeans, and ages ending in teen. We heavenly made up our face, cherished leather and lace. We preached about peace because of those that were deceased. We always knew about sex, but never were informed about the hex. We wrote anything on a public wall, never told fears of drugs and alcohol. We segregated mothers-to-be. They weren't allowed in schools to be free. We had smoking circles in school. Now everywhere, it's against society's rule. Racism, a battle that was confusing, just to discover that we are all losing. We cleaned our home, no services available on the phone. We had stay-at-home mothers, no nannies, daycares, or others. We had home-cooked meals, not a lot of fast food deals. We had rooms to share and no money to spare. We used to read at night, forever being warned about dim light. We had 2 or more children in a room, but we were never in a population storm. We drove used cars till they were 30, but loved them all and never let them get dirty. We all worked to pay our own way, never allowed to be lazy, expecting parents to pay. We had summer, winter, spring, and fall. Global warming was not at all. We had stationary phones only. Now we think, how lonely. We had pets, a dog or a cat, no lizard or a rat. We had regular old soap, no bacterial stuff for us to cope. We had our own TV that we actually watched for free. We had a child's place in the home, very strict parents, and we did not roam. We had standards and morals and God-fearing men, with hopes and dreams that would never end. We had jails and prisons with extra room, never knowing this would soon be a doom. We had concerns not like today. So when did I grow up, anyway? Mental fear. Free floating, above this lake. I stand still, sweating palms and pounding heart. I stand alone, filled with fear. See, they diagnosed this as a phobia in me. I must prove them wrong, because all my life it's hindered me. No swimming, splashing, or water sports. Not even a boat ride of any sorts. Now I'm floating. I'm floating so free. Yet reality, I'm standing alone on a pier. Don't you see? My body fills with fear and doubt, now too afraid to walk back alone. I don't want to hear the water to be the death of me. But now I'm paralyzed, and yet it's now. It's all in my mind and what I want to let go. I look down at the boards and begin to count, hoping the next step I'll be back at shore. But each board I count one more. Half the way I begin to cry, God, please help me to get to shore. My eyes stay focused, and yet I cannot see. Those boards on this pier are underneath me. I begin to lose control. The fear is now overwhelming. Tears fall, and all I can do is want to crawl. I hear water hit the shore, and I think, God, I've done this once more. I will continue to challenge the fear that I suffer of water, and that's only one phobia. I have several others. The girl. The girl so shy. Ask her name. Tears come to her eye. If you ask her if she were shy, she'd never answer to keep from telling a lie. For 7 years, she did hide, not admitting her demur. She simply chose to deny. Pass through the years they did, and the girl went to a beautiful young girl from a kid. With hips and breast now present and pleasing, she becomes a true test. Feelings arouse her thoughts, maturity and progress. There will be lots. Questions to ask, right here, right now. But what is the task? Reserved or shy? She realizes it is not important as why. Life beginning to unfold. All questions are answered, she's told. Right here? No, my girl, my dear. Right now? No, that is not how. Roses and a light green dress, prom night, but she is shy nonetheless. Now at 23, she doesn't feel shy, but that's only told to me. Work life begins, freedom for life. Some laugh, some only grins. First a marriage, it's the key, not to happiness, because there were 3. Now close to gray hairs at only 30. So what if she's shy? Who cares? Expressions show on her face, so strong, expressions that could not be traced. Emotions fill her life, all things she handles in strife. All questions are answered, she's told. Years they did pass, now the girl is old. The truth? It's the key to set you free. The girl? Simple. It's me.